So over the years, I've had some insightful conversations with clients that have come through. And one of the things that I was always keen to learn about was once they began to make progression and create results for themselves, if they could see anyone inside their work environment, whether it be their business managers, business partners, employees, colleagues, anyone that they work with every single day, if they could spot any old tendencies in them and everyone else in their work environment that they used to see in themselves before starting the program. They said absolutely. I mean, aside from looking at those that didn't take care of themselves and those that were out of shape or deemed quote unquote overweight, there was one thing that I found interesting though that they spotted that had nothing to do with them being out of shape or overweight. And that was their attitude. And after they told me, it really didn't surprise me. See, what I've observed over the years from most busy men is the simple fact that as time goes on, they really could care less if they tend to be overweight or out of shape. They'll think to themselves, well, at least I'm not off that bad. I have plenty of time to get a control over this. You know, I'm already producing, making money in my business. You know, I've already got a beautiful wife. This gut's all paid for. You name it, all the justifications in the world that being out of shape and being overweight really doesn't bother them that much. But what they tend to forget and may not even realize is that if they continue operating this way, the alternative is very costly. See, what I know about most of these men is they experience a little bit higher levels of stress than most do. And so regardless if they could care less if their suits are fitting a little bit more snug than they should, or they've put on an extra few poundage, the reality is sometimes they're very hard to be around. Whether it's being short with everyone around them or being the reactive asshole that has everyone walking on eggshells. So what it comes down to for a lot of these guys is attitude over activity. The attitude of being short with people or not having patience or making costly business decisions because they're so stressed out to the max and they don't have the mental capacity or focus to really get done what needs to get done so they can get home and leave work at work. So the moral of the story is this: regardless of how much you as a man could really give a crap if your suits are fitting a little bit more snug than they should, or you may utter the words, at least I'm not off that bad. What I ask you is, where are you falling short in regards to your attitude? Maybe it's being short with your wife, your kids, your colleagues. You're short just due to the simple fact that you're overly stressed. But understand that it doesn't have to be that way. All it takes is awareness and making sure that you have the things in place to lower your stress levels. Now, I know that's easier said than done, right? Well, my first suggestion for you would be, wait for it, take time for yourself. I know, I hear you. Well, Logan, I don't have the time. Well, the truth is you just haven't made it a priority yet. Consider the time that it's actually taken away from you not to make you a priority. I mean, if your energy levels are shot by 2 p.m., that leaves your productivity subpar at best, which now that's not only affecting your bottom line, but now you're having to bring that workload home instead of spending quality time with your loved ones. So doesn't that seem to be more costly than if you just took 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes for yourself every day?